Hello, everybody. This is a special food review. It's no longer Easter, but don't worry.
It's special.
It's very special.
Woo!
I gotta tell you this. I gotta tell you guys this too. Local Walmart didn't have them. Town over there didn't have them. Had to wait to go to the town over there for my doc's appointment
Over there.
to get these at the Walmart.
Over there.
Yeah. Who the hell cares? We've all brought it up before. Rochester. Yeah. Our local Walmart, which is Austin, didn't have them. Been keeping an eye out for them. The town over there, which is Albert Lee, checked there at Walmart when I was with my worker. Didn't have them.
No.
Even went to double check when I was with my grandma before I went to her place for Easter because we were going to the hardware shop. Still didn't have them. So I had to wait to go to Rochester for my doc's appointment to get these. And in case you guys are wondering, Rochester's like a good, 30 miles away, 40 miles away?
45.
Roughly?
Yeah, that's 45 minutes, depending on how fast you drive. So
My grandma was known as Lightfoot Lily, so pretty fast. I think
So
around,
about
she's
35.
she's around like 70 miles per hour sometimes.
So roughly 30 minutes.
Yep. I actually had a craving for these things, so while I was waiting to go to my doc's appointment to get these at the Walmart in town, which was the North Walmart, by the way, I decided to go to the Dollar General and pick up a box of Oreo ice cream bars.
Huh. Neat.
Yep. But now I can finally have my Nutty bar ice cream bar.
Do you still have those Oreo ice cream bars?
Wait till we're done.
Okay.
I might have one, maybe two left, but we'll see. Anyway,
Cheers.
I should probably have the first bite because I love these things.
Go ahead.
Okay. Can I just rate these 10 out of 10 already?
You know what? I agree. 10.
Well worth the wait. The ice cream itself, you can taste the peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
You get the, what I'm guessing is nuts in the chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good.
That is.
I actually have to save one for Parker next time she can visit.
Yeah.
And in case he's watching, I'll do the same for you, Scotty. But I got to ride my bike to get to his place and get to him quicker. Otherwise, if I try to walk, especially if the weather warms up again, because today it was like 40 degrees. I was walking out on Community Day with a sweatshirt on and my shirt. Big mistake. Parker was doing the same thing too. But according to her, it was a little more warmer than the time we were actually doing Community Day. I wouldn't have known. I just expected it to be about 50. It was 40. It was cold.
It was warmer than earlier.
Yeah, it was warmer earlier in the day, but by the time Community Day happened, it was freezing. It wasn't like freezing, like 30 degrees or something. Just 40 freezing. It was cold. Didn't like it. But it didn't take us long to do Community Day anyway. I think it just... We started at the library, went on to the path, and then we went up back to the road, kind of headed to the library. We stopped in front of the YMCA, and then Parker just decided she had to go home because she was down to like 22% battery on her phone because she forgot to charge her phone. But I got my 2 shiny Togeticks as well as 2 regular Togeticks, and I evolved 2 of those Togeticks, the one shiny, one non-shiny, into Togekiss. And they both learned the special attack for Aurasphere, which you confirmed was the...
Yeah.
Aurasphere. Yeah.
On our way to meet Parker at the library.
Mm-hmm.
Right before we got to the library, I found my first one. So I was like,
Well,
my community day is over.
Well, it was only a block away.
Yeah.
Seriously. Library's like 3 blocks away.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, 3.5.
Then I come my second right behind the library. My second one was right behind the library.
Oh, your second one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think my first one was at the library, and then the second one was kind of behind the. I was going to say behind the YMCA, but I think there's another building next to that that we were behind. What's the building that's right next to the YMCA, just before the? Well, I would say before the river, but then again, the bike path kind of goes up next to the river, back to the road. But I swear there's another building right next to it, unless I'm misremembering. Actually, I'm probably misremembering. I think it was before the YMCA was there. Yeah, so I guess it was behind the YMCA where I got my second training. Yeah, just misremembering. And just so everybody's aware, YMCA hasn't been at that location that long. Mm-hmm. It used to be just down the road towards the...
Culture.
I was going to say towards the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be like halfway between here and the hospital. Well, I wouldn't say halfway here between here and the hospital. Technically speaking, that's more like
the 2 blocks away from the
that's probably more the comic book store that's right there across the street from the bank. Mm-hmm. You heard about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. My worker had to tell me about that. I was like, I didn't know that was a comic book shop.
My friend Alex told me about it. Mm. He actually took me there. It was actually a nice place. The people there are friendly.
That's nice. What else do they got there besides comic books? Is there anything else?
They might have some other stuff in the back, but I'm not sure.
Mm. You ever go back there sometime, just let me know what they all have. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to go in there and just look around and see nothing and just... I like to know what's in there first before I make my first visit. Just in case. Comic books, not typically my thing I usually do. But, because a lot of that is like Batman, Marvel Comics.
Superheroes.
Yeah.
Mostly superheroes. And they do have some manga, though.
They have manga?
Some. Because manga is technically comics.
I know, but I just expected comic books, that shop would be like, oh, we're a comic book shop. We only sell comic books, not mangas. That's Japan.
You can order, like, different manga there. Like, I had them keep an eye out on a certain comic book for me. Mm-hmm. Which I don't know if they got in stock or not. Because there's a comic book about a certain planeswalker that I like.
So this is a magic.
Yep, this is a magic comic book.
Speaking of which, the one of the employees at the shop told me about the...
Which one?
The goth girl.
Oh.
Yeah. She apparently told me yesterday that the shop actually has a couple of mangas for Magic over by the little lounge area.
Oh, for the card shop here?
Yeah, the one I'm in for.
Oh.
Right?
I didn't know they had that. Interesting. I'll have to check that out next time I'm there.
When's the next time you're going in there? I'll join you to show you.
Probably next Saturday.
Well, just let me know when you're on your way over there, and I'll meet you there, and I'll show you where that is.
I'll probably get there.
Actually, you know where the Dungeons and Dragons merchandise is?
Yeah.
Right behind that, where the couch and all that is. There's a shelf. There's a shelf on the wall. It's right there.
Where the second TV or the first TV that you see, depending on which entrance you go into.
I don't even know if there was a TV. I don't think I've seen a TV there.
You go in the door, you turn.
Yeah, though you turn. Then you have that claw machine.
Right by the claw machine, there's a TV.
I never noticed that. I'm always remembering the other one in the back of the shop where they usually put Netflix on.
Yeah, Netflix or some kind of music.
I always remember Netflix, so that's usually what they're doing around there.
Lately, they've been doing Disney Plus.
That's true because they do put on the Mandalorian a lot,
which was on when I went there early. Oh, well, I just got back a little while ago.
Yeah, you're doing your Commander League.
Yep. I won.
And just so you guys are knowing, why are we talking about this when we could be talking about the food in question? We've already talked to food in question. We already gave it the rating. We gave it a 10. We're just hitting here, just doing stories.
Waiting for to finish.
Well, we can wrap up. I can just finish this off camera.
I'm giving you shit.
Okay, then. I only said about the jelly beans. You didn't have that much. You just said get the rest of them off camera.
Which I did.
It just takes me a while to eat an ice cream bar. You just know that. And yeah, because I'm talking a lot, but that's beside the point. Mm-hmm. I got bad teeth. I gotta take it slow.
Me too.
Well, I've had a lot of dental work since I was in junior high.
Fair. But yeah, let's just say
My fillings are falling out, my guy.
But
I have to get another tooth pulled sometime.
That's always rough.
Well, you've had a rough time. When I had when I had this one and only one that I have done so far, didn't hurt the slightest. The people at the place that I was at, which was a Salvation Army dental office, which he was surprised that they were even one in Roch.
I'm actually surprised, to be honest.
But I go in there, I sit down, they get to work on my tooth and everything. They try to yank it out the way, with like, try to see if they can loosen it up. It was so stubborn and stuck in there so well, they decided to drill it out.
Oof.
But they did not hit my gum. They managed to pull it all out, no problem. And to even make it less stressful for me, I had my music in my ears the whole time, so to keep my mind off of it. They didn't hit my gums like they did you and Scotty.
Oh, they only hit my gums once, and that was on the top of the mouth, like right behind your front teeth. Like,
And you swore.
Oh, I swore. I was like, son of a... They're like, hey. I was like, you hit the top of my mouth, so it did hurt, so
yeah,
I'm allowed to say this.
Yeah, I would imagine. They hit it. You have the right to say it.
There's kids there, but still.
Yeah.
If you hit the top of the mouth, it's going to hurt.
Yeah. I think it's a lot easier for me to hold back the swear if I could. I mean, I'm pretty good at doing that. I could probably, if something hits me like that, I'll probably just say, son of a...
Yeah.
I'm a lot more tamer when it comes to swearing. Because I used to not swear for like 30 years at least before my mom and grandma gave me the okay for the first time to say, well, you're almost turning 30. We'll let you now. Just don't make a habit of it. I try to make not a habit of it. I've been making a habit of it every time I go to Scotty's. And sometimes when I'm home, but I don't do it at home as often as like I do it at Scotty's. At Scotty's, it's constant. Like Logan Paul's on TV. Fuck this guy.
He might be a good YouTube influencer, but a wrestler... Sorry, Logan. No.
Just because you're a boxer doesn't mean you can be a wrestler.
Yeah.
Truth be told, and this is the last thing we'll bring up, and then we'll try to wrap up now, okay? But I remember, I think it was no, it wasn't SummerSlam. It was when Roman was going against Brock. And Clash of the Castle was the one he was going against Drew McIntyre. So there was somewhere around there.
Crown Jewel he faced.
Crown Jewel, thank you. Crown Jewel, Logan Paul went against Roman Reigns. I would have, if it wasn't for Logan Paul, I would have wanted somebody that Roman Reigns, whoever Roman Reigns was facing, I would have wanted them to win the world title. You put him against Logan Paul, of course I'm going to go for Roman. I don't want nothing to do with the guy.
But Logan Paul did win, but only by disqualification. I think it was, right? Or was that the one before? Yeah, it was the one before where he won by disqualification. Because...
Then was that Drew McIntyre?
He faced Drew McIntyre. Drew won because of disqualification.
Yeah, because I think they wanted Drew to win in UK, but...
Yeah, they wanted him to win it.
They wanted him to win it in the UK, but they wanted to keep the title on Roman, so they went with the disqualification. Crown Jewel didn't make sense because that was in Saudi Arabia or whatever, Jeddah or whatever.
One lucky punch.
Yeah. But anyway, we're going to wrap up. We're going to finish the rest of this off camera. Yeah, we already gave our rating 10. We described the food. Sorry, it was just a complete
random fest.
Talk fest or whatever. Anyway. Thank you all very much for watching. I've been BigLT.
I've been DaGroby.
I'll let you ask if you want any final words for this. Normally do that Normally do that when we do Let's Plays, but I'm just throwing that out there for right now.
You want my last words?
Sure.
Hey Logan, do you remember that skull crushing finale at WrestleMania?
The one time I actually was rooting for the Miz. Aside from when he was a good guy and everything, but
yeah, in
recent times, the one time I actually was rooting for the Miz for that.
That was funny.
Yes. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.